What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Alicia, a mobile braider in Atlanta, and I'm going to put y'all onto some game in this video. And this is free game. This is all the game you could need, and I'm going to give it to you for free. So just a little bit about myself. I have been doing hair for money, braiding hair for money since 2017. I've been braiding hair for longer than that, but I started accepting payment for it in 2017, and I've been mobile since 2020. Yeah, I started traveling to people during the pandemic. And I mean fresh, newly fresh pandemic braids. Like, I was not worried about getting sick. I don't even think I thought about it as a possibility, but I made sure I had, did the proper precautions. But honestly, it did wonders for my business. But before we get into all of that, I just want to show y'all the hair that we're going to be using today is from Ywigs.com. And if y'all don't know, y'all need to go check out this website. They have some of the best quality human hair bundles for curly hair. As you can see, they have such a variety, and they have all of the different colors that you could think of. I absolutely love this brand. And the prices are very reasonable for the quality that you get. So make sure y'all check out Ywigs and let me know how you like it. If you used it already, let me know in the comments how you like this brand. But yeah, so back to me. So basically, I started being mobile in 2020, and it was not my choice. I was put in a situation to where I basically had to live with someone else, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to bring clients to that person's house. So I just took it upon myself to start traveling to people, and it honestly just changed my business. I was an at-home braider, and I did try salons, but salons were never for me for a good amount of reasons. Like, I never really liked this salon environment. You have to entertain more than one person. I don't like that. I like to be one-on-one, and I like kind of intimate environments. And that's really why I love being a mobile braider, because I get to have that one-on-one conversation and really get to know a person. Like, I be leaving my clients' houses off the first hair appointment, and it feels like we've known each other. Like, this isn't the first time that we've met. Anyway, so this client wanted some boho twists. These are myelin twists, and she wanted them super full. She made sure she emphasized that she wanted fullness, because she said a braider that she previously had braided her hair and it was too flat for her. And she just wanted it full and big. She loves big hair. So I suggested that we do free parting, which is basically like the round parting where you just kind of pick the hair out. The parts are rounded. I personally like the way they lay better, and it just really gives you that full look, especially with boho hair. And as you can see, the hair is shiny, it's silky, and the curly hair that I use, the twist hair that I use is not Marley hair. It's actually like the not Cuban twist. What is this brand name? It's actually spring twist hair. I love doing my twist with spring twist hair now, because it's a good middle ground, because it's not as rough as Marley hair, but it's not as soft as like passion twist hair, if that makes sense. But that's basically why I'm doing these free parts, because she said she wanted a full, and I suggested that we do free parting. Basically, when I do my twist, I start off with a braid, because that's the most secure way, and she didn't care about her braids being flat. She actually wanted everything to be full and dramatic. So I started off with a braid, and then I braided in that first piece of boho hair. I twisted down, I twisted down a second piece of boho hair. And then when I get to the ends, I start to twist in the boho hair, and then I start braiding the rest of the boho hair down, just to kind of secure the ends. So some free game for the braiders. I don't know if y'all saw, I always have my wristband on. Stop putting the product on your wrist and then putting it on your client's skin. The reason you don't want to do that is because you are cross-contaminating. You're cross-contaminating. You're taking whatever you have, particles, dust, skin, all that stuff off of your wrist and putting it on your client's scalp. We should always be washing our hands thoroughly before we start our clients. But also, when you put the product on your wrist, you're changing the chemistry of the product, and it makes it so the product is not sticking and it's not laying down. It kind of turns into oil when you melt it, like the heat from your body kind of melts the product. So always, always, always get you a braider wristband and some wax sticks. Dig in that pot with that edge control of the braid gel with a wax stick, not with your finger. Like I said, always wash your hands before and after a client. You want to wash it before, obviously, so you don't put your nasty germs in that client's head. But you want to wash it after, just in case that client's head was nasty and germy. And you could possibly get a finger infection, which actually happened to me. I still don't know who did it. Don't know how it happened. But one day my fingernail was just off and in pain. And it took like a month for my fingernail to grow all the way back. Maybe like a month and a half. Y'all, I'm traumatized. I can't go through that again. When you are doing any type of twist style, make sure you end off the twist with a braid. Unless you're using Marley hair. Marley hair naturally sticks together, but if you're using anything softer than that, if you're doing passion twist or the types of twists that I'm doing, like the spring twist, make sure you're ending off that twist with a braid. Unless, if you don't do that, it's going to unravel. If you are a mobile braider or even a salon braider, you need to be showing up 15 minutes before your appointment and actually starting the client at appointment time. So if that client books for 9 o'clock, you need to be there by 8:45 latest. I promise y'all, when I pull up to my clients, they're just like, oh my God, I'm so glad that this is a thing. I've had terrible salon experiences. I was in a salon one time and they were fighting, or the lady was eating while she was doing my hair, and the salon experience has just gone downhill. A lot of times people don't even know that they have salon anxiety. They just think that this is the way of life. This is the way to do it. They don't even know that they could just have somebody come to them and not have to worry about anything. Like this client in particular was like, wow, like I didn't know that it could be this good. She was like, I ain't never going back to a salon. She was sitting there rubbing her feet together, watching her show, eating her Panera bread. We was gossiping. It was just a good girl time. One thing I always try to tell people is when you are taking these people's pictures, make sure they look, of course, make sure they look good. But make sure you're telling them that they look good while you're taking the pictures, because a lot of times they didn't even look at their hair yet. So they need to know, like, yes, girl, you look good, skin glowing, y'all. Like, you look bomb. Their hair was giving fullness. It was giving all the fullness that she wanted. She loves big hair, so I made sure I layered at least 3 to 4 pieces of boho hair on each twist, and it ate down. Tell me it didn't. The Ywigs hair is definitely top 3, and it's not number 3. It's almost not the 2 either. Like, I really love this company. Their shipping is super fast. They communicate, and when I tell y'all the bundles are so thick, like on her, I only used one, and I think about a half a bundle, 1.5 maybe, but I didn't even have to use the half. Just for reference, you would need about 2 to 3 bundles to do a full head of Boho braids. But this is the finished result, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you thumbs up, tell your friends about my channel. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all check out Ywigs. Bye.